Hello, everyone.
Super.
Hello.
Super. Okay.
Woohoo,
So
made
listen,
it.
we might keep adding a little bit, a few more people. In the meantime, I'm going to just get started, and we're going to have approximately 10 guests on today's roundtable. So everyone, just listen in. It's a free form. It's not going to be structured. Not people aren't going to be making speeches and so forth. So they're just going to be sharing a little bit about their experiences, why they're here, and so forth. So I to kick things off and to set the right tone, and also because I need to take a sip of this, so we'll explain why. We're gonna have maybe Erick,
Yes.
kick us off and talk about why you're here, and some of you may
How
know,
I
and
get
some
you.
of you may not.
Yes. Okay. Listen, let me tell the true story. Hello, guys. Hello, whole world. Good morning and good evening to all of us. Guys, first of all, I would like you to bring some cocktail, because today we're going to have a Sunday cocktail. Okay, so I would love to make this as a culture. So since Monday to Saturday, we're going to work hard, but Sunday we're going to have free talk with the cocktail. Okay, this is important. Also to make a relationship with all of us. So to have a free talk, to bring all of different speakers every week. So guys, if you can bring some cocktail, coffee, tea, whatever you want. I have a wine. We actually do the COVID test right now. So you have to taste your smell, and if smell is good, then you have to taste your tongue if it's okay as well. Okay, so I passed my COVID-19 test. I can be here with you. You're 100% safe. Okay, so okay, guys, I would like to tell you a little bit about the story, how I get here, and with Ken, Jenny, Jason, and the rest of the people. That was quite actually funny, because I have experienced 8 years of the markets with the network marketing and 4 years with the crypto space. Many of you already see my video, so I already said that. But smart contract is something that's really picked up my eye, and I started first of all Forsage, okay? But Forsage was about recruiting, and of course, as we said before, this is you go deeply and you don't earn money. Even 1 month later or 2 months later, somebody asks you for help. Of course, you have to help them because this is your people, so you have to help them, but you are not actually earning money from it. And then nice that you pick up this nick, because I was actually in Rapido. When Rapido came out, first of all, what I did at the first hour with the ID number 1, I put loads of spots, and then I started to recruit, and I didn't receive any kind of the money. So I was like, wow, what's happening? Why is like this? That's the number 1 ID steal all the money. And then when I start to learn more about smart contracts, when I start to talk to my developers, the friends, they also run some smart contract on Ethereum, and they told me that was a gate. Okay, so this smart contract was not 100% verified. There was a gate that every money actually go to number 1 ID. So everybody who joined it, I don't remember right now, but I think that was 7,500 people that joined it and just lost money. And that was the key point for me to start to verify with my developers. I actually asked them, guys, if I'm gonna bring some smart contract or I want to work with, I need a 100% safe smart contract that I can give to my people, that I don't gonna have to, lose my face or anything like this. Because for me, the most important is community. Because I'm coming from the point where we can do different businesses, okay? We can do today this one, next year's other one. Actually, it's a little bit wrong, because as soon as we build the community here, you're actually gonna expand. But you need to have a safety. And there was a smart contract that came, supposed to be a mother of smart contract, which is Power of Two, and where me, Jenny, Ken, a few other leaders was also involved with Michael, Jason supposed to be on it. And guys, when I see the 10 level deep, for me, that was something fantastic, that I actually can help my 9, 8, 7 level, and I still can earn money. So that was really, that's supposed to be a mother of smart contracts. And then I met Nick. Okay, we had a call, me, Nick, and Nadim, and they explained me the smart contract. I really love it, the professionality, that they already have everything ready before they're gonna launch it. So actually, when I talked to them about the coding, they said, Erick, I can give you 1 hour before codes, so you can send to your developers and verify. But at the same time, we was waiting for P2, and it was like 1 week later, 2 weeks later, so every day we had a big drama, but there was huge amount of our people that was waiting for it. So I actually said to Nick very honestly, really, Nick, I love the idea that you created. I love your smart contract, but listen, 10,000 people is waiting to go in to Power of Two. I cannot let them down. We already make a decision. So just hold on. We see what's going to happen from it. So a week later, after the smart contract started, of course, I sent straight away the code to our developers. They said the Ezytrx is 100% safe, and we was waiting from the owner for the code for Power of Two. And the same situation, we didn't have a code at all, but as soon as it's ran, and I remember I was backing from Zanzibar. I was on the way from Zanzibar in the bus. The smart contract find me after 3 weeks of really no sleeping nights. It started, you know, and I was being promised by the leaders and by the owners that we're gonna have a very beginning, we're gonna have a link straight away that we can line up our leaders. And guys, something really tragic happened. If I can speak, excuse my language right now, but I was so pissed off. As soon as I registered, I see as a number almost 300, and my leaders that's supposed to be with us, actually the second owner of P2 sent it directly the link to them. So 50% of my downlines, they had a link before I have it. That was incredible what was happening. So first of all, when I put the money in, what we see that I didn't receive anything. So I paid for the slot once, second, and then I sent the code to our developers and I didn't see the money. So all I can do is straight away, I record the video that this is a scumbag. This is a really, I was so angry, okay? So I put a very, very bad video and explaining to the people and warning them, guys, don't join P2. P2 is a piece of shit and scam. Even the owners sending our link to our downline. So this is tragic, you know, this is no ethic and anything like this, and you're gonna lose your money. Thanks God, I sent this video everywhere. At the same time, the owner points me on the Zoom that Eric is trying to copy us and you know, go ahead with his own smart contract. That's why he's saying this. So guys, I cannot believe, because the plan was really nice, and they fuck up all, and they all still carry on scamming people, you know, day by day, and that was unbelievable. So that was really tragic. And at the same time, I said to our guys, I really have a huge opportunity, which is the Ezytrx. Guys, you need to look at that, because this is something that it's really 100% verified. And as I said, for me, the safety is the most important. And guys, just imagine hundreds of people start to message me and thank me that I put this video, because that was the people that already have in the pipeline $500,000 to go in it just to reserve the space. So many people, actually, like Michael and Jason, I meet only because of this video, only because I was honest with people, and only because that was there. So I'm really thankful for this as well. But yes, this was the story, you know. So I hate people that's really scamming. And so with Nicholas, we discussed with Jenny and Ken, that's Nicholas, guys, listen, we should go on it, because it's really 100% professional, you know. I never see that you have straight away, as we discussed before, so many different languages, so many supports, and you know, this guy are not hiding. Instead, like for example, when we was doing P2, the guy was with the glasses, with no face, no one to show up. That was so scammy, so funny, as you remember, Jenny, how it was. So it's like, I really appreciate and thank you, Nick, that you are creator, but you are here with your face all the time when I need you. The same when I was doing the meetings with the leaders, all the time when I need him, even 3 a.m. When I was calling him, Nick, okay, I'm almost sleeping, I'm in the bed, but listen, I need you right now. Okay, so I'm gonna join without camera, you know. So this is things that I really appreciate, that I can see this guy is putting heart to it, and also our team. So yeah, that was a fantastic story, and Ken and Jenny can also add something to it, because there was all week with me involved in it. So guys, I give it the voice to you.
Thank you, thank you, Eric. That's a great story. One of the things I 1 second, and Jen, you can speak after me. I remember saying to because I saw his video, what a video, you know. So I said, listen, if anything in our program is designed to scam anyone, you call me a scumbag, you know.
Oh yes, trust me.
I will.
Nick, trust me, that as soon as something gonna go wrong, I'm gonna call you a scammer in public. That's the way I am, you know. But thanks God we can have a cocktail right now.
Indeed. Jenny,
say, maybe say a few words, and then I'd also like to hear from Jason after that, because Jason has had some experience with Lion Share. So go ahead, Jenny.
Sure. Well, as Eric was mentioning, we were all going to work together in PAL 2, and I lost. They were supposed to launch in September, but they didn't launch until the 3rd week of September. And the crazy thing was that, it was meant to be launched 3 a.m. my time, and everybody was staying up late waiting for it. Highly anticipated launch. Everyone was going crazy, cutting deals in the last second. It was just madness. It was so insane. It was funny because everybody was just so hyped up about it, and we were so excited, thinking we're gonna get rich because we had the dream team, and I had these visions of ecstasy of spending my money on a exotic location in some island with my friends after this. Anyways, the launch was 3 hours late. I was up till 6:30 in the morning, and I couldn't stay awake any longer. I passed out, fell asleep, and by the time I woke up 45 minutes later, it was already on, and it was so much drama. Honestly, I didn't even know what was going on. I was trying to call Ken, trying to call Eric. No one was picking up their phone. It was a dilemma, and I was like, what's going on? Everyone was just inboxing me, and everyone was just crazy, and that was the energy and power of 2. And then now I just want to say thank you to you, Nicholas, for creating such a flawless system. Everything works well because the smart contract is like technology, right? It's like a calculator. So if it's coded for a certain algorithm, it should work. Whereas in the other program, it felt like the calculator was broken, or whoever created the calculator didn't pass his university degree or something, because there was so many issues, people were getting wrong links, slots weren't getting activated. It was a total nightmare, honestly. It was like a real life story movie. When we think back, we just laugh about it. And I just want to thank Eric, my business partner, for introducing Ezytrx to me, because without it, we would have been doing some other nonsense smart contract where it's not professional. The creator doesn't want to reveal his face. He doesn't want to show his face, or maybe, I don't know. But to me, this seems like the most legit, professional, well-oiled, well-set-up machine with an all-star international team backing it up. 24/7 customer support from your guys, and I highly, I really have immense respect for you and your team, and I really appreciate the fact that you put so much energy and you put so much thought into, the whole setup, that if we need anything, your guys are there to help and support us as leaders, because we all want to, have this community just explode. You have got the whole thing that I've always envisioned for a smart contract that was missing in everything else that I've had experience with. Thank you to you, Eric, for introducing to us this smart contract, because in my opinion, it's by far the most professional and the best one that will last long term. I think that you have this set up so that it will be here for a long, long time, where everyone else, they create these because they want to generate big amount of money. But for you, I see that you've got a different kind of, purpose and vision for this. So I'm here all in with Ezytrx. You guys, this is home. We're going to build this community.
Jenny.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jenny. Really, really appreciate that. Thanks. Jason, are you there?
I'm here.
Hi, Jason. You want to share a little bit about,
sure.
Because I heard that you were with Lion Share, just that little bit that I heard from you and Michael, right?
Sure.
So maybe you can share a little bit about what you've experienced and what you've seen so far, and
Sure, I'll share a little about that. First of all, nice jacket, Nick. I like the jacket.
Thank you.
Eric, I love the transparency and enthusiasm. Very raw. I like it. I like your whole global Sunday fun day. Bring your cocktail, whether it's 4 a.m. or it's 9 p.m. You can have a global Sunday fun day. And Jenny, I love the hat. Go New York. I'm a big Yankees fan. So, anyways, I appreciate the opportunity to jump online here. As far as the last couple conversations I had with you, Nick, The transparency, see your vision for the company, the roadmap. Even though you're the creator, and obviously your ability to be open-minded, to listen. I had an organization in traditional networking, over 500,000 distributors globally. Well, not globally, in 8 countries. And, you're always constantly fighting for your second and third tier leaders to not be recruited by the next big company, the next deal, trying to have you come over and be like the top guy. But it happens. It's so hard to resist. People always want to be positioned, as you guys seen with P2, with Lionshare, and integrity is paramount. So you have to have integrity from the top down. There's no doubt. And I see what I've seen in the short period of time looking at a lot of these smart contracts. Again, it makes total sense. It's the future of network marketing. It's peer-to-peer. It's immediate transactions. People are getting paid for what they do. And then when you can implement products, services, trainings into the community, and again, seeing and hearing Nick's vision for investments and bonds and different things. And there's a lot of things he's going to be sharing with you guys that he's kind of got a little bit of his mind and his vision from a couple of calls. It's extremely exciting, and everything he talked about when every call I've been on with him has been longevity. It's not about you just look at it. Is 2x better or 10x better? Obviously, it's very clear. 10x is much better than 2x. And a lot of these, what I've seen, and any of you can do a little bit of Google searching yourself on these different companies. You're going to hear from people here that have been involved in some of these smart contracts. Just Google them, read some reviews, and what you're going to see is the theme that I see over and over and over again is hit and run. It's a hit and run, and a lot of people are left holding the bag. They've lost money. The momentum is stopped, and it's all about who the next person you have to recruit. So, all I want to leave you guys with here is, if you're going to put your time and effort into something, if you're going to put an Ezytrx, what I see here is longevity. And that's what I want you to think about, is something that you can build that's sustainable, and you can sustain and continue to keep advancing momentum around like-minded people. So that's really my 2 cents of what I see here. I'm very excited. It's in the early stages, but I truly see this being a global powerhouse, and certainly, a vision for the future of individuals that want to be entrepreneurs, no matter where they are, anywhere in the world. So thanks, Nick. I appreciate your vision, your leadership.
Thank you, Jason. I really appreciate that.
System.
Okay, I do want to come back to you a little bit later and talk about some of the things that we should be doing for longevity, for legitimacy. Those are important conversations. So I'll come back to you in a little while, maybe in half an hour or so. Dr. Wask, maybe you want to say a few words. You're speaking from Ghana. Ghana, I believe, is kind of like Singapore, right? Every time I hear someone say they're from Ghana, they say, "Oh, we're Singapore."
Thank you guys for this great opportunity. I am Dr. William Sanefi. I'm a medical professional by profession. I'm a medical doctor. I'm a doctor and an entrepreneur by passion. Neuromarketing is something I do to help other people, you understand? And I've been pioneering neuromarketing companies in Ghana, in Africa. For the past 3 years, we pioneered almost one of the biggest neuromarketing companies worldwide. In Africa, we had almost 250,000 people on it. We touched lives, and now I'm currently even pioneering other one in Ghana with almost 15,000 people on it. In my life, I didn't believe in cryptocurrency. In my life, I was an anti-crypto guy who always talked bad about it, you understand? Because I believed in that you can only sign on to things that have product attached to them. And when the COVID came in, we had problem with shipping of products and all those stuff. So I started thinking outside the box of what can be done, you understand, to help people. We are all holding phones. It's either we use our phones in a smart way or the dumb way. So people are waking up every single day and making millions out there. But there are thousands of people who waste their data on the social media doing things that will not bring $1 or a peso to them. So I started researching into cryptocurrency blockchain. And that is when I met Mr. Nadim from UK, who enlightened me and told me that there's an opportunity that he wanted me to be part of. And I believe that he sent me the link. I did not take it serious because I don't believe in these kind of things. And when he sent the link, I was number 17. So I said, oh, let me just go out and make some calls and come back. I came in, I was number 700. I said, what? This thing is running. So I had to move fast, and I was number 713. I started calling some few people, and I told them that, look, I don't know how legit it is, because my dignity is my highest priority, because Ghana is very small, 28 million people. And people know me when it comes to entrepreneurship. They know my brand. And a lot of people would love to affiliate with my brand. I run a company and a group of companies also. So what I'm going to do is, they say it's $35, right? I'm going to put the money in, and I'll see how things go. So I told my people that nobody should help them. They should let me go and try and see. And behold, because I recruited some few people. And in less than 3 days, $1,000 popped up, just with the $35 seed. And I started registering and upgrading from there to build belief. And that alone made me identify and know that the future is here. This is no more into the future. This is something that is going to change lives. This is something that is going to impact lives. Because one, the $1,000 that I made in just 5 days is someone's 6 months pay in Ghana. The $1,000 is someone's 1 year pay. There are some people who are getting just few, they are paying them like $100, $200 a month. So I was calculating that how many people can I touch? How many lives out there can we touch with this great opportunity? And you know, when they say this is decentralized, I just got to know that all the monies that I made that was displayed on the platform, it's not just on the platform, it came into my own wallet. So I told my people, they should think critically. You can choose your wallet of your choice. And Mr. Nick, are you the creator of Token Pocket? No. Are you the creator of TronLink? No. Every single payment that we earn is sent directly into our personalized wallet that we only have the password to. So there's no way Mr. Nick can hack into your Token Pocket and remove your money. So I told my people that it's time for us to be enlightened. It's time for us to open our eye. It is time for us to see beyond. Because, you know, network marketing is there. The future is back. But it's time for every single one of us to exceed the vision by building great things. Touching lives. There are thousands of people that DM me every single day on Instagram and Facebook asking me for a job opportunity. I'm setting up a hospital in Ghana. I placed it there to recruit people for receptionists. I had 300 people applying for common receptionists with just a $250 monthly pay. So there are thousands and millions out there who are praying to God for an opportunity like this to rewrite their history. All what we have to do is to open ourselves up, to be enlightened, to understand this, so that we can show the people to know about these great solutions. And I'm telling you, we will be here for a longer run, and every single person here will make it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you. You know, one of the things that you touched on is about helping other people, and I think it's a topic that a lot of leaders have brought up. I've heard many people actually say we want a system that is going to help the people that we bring in, and that's kind of foremost on their minds. But you know, I'm glad you brought it up, and I'd like to kind of hear from all the different leaders as to what they feel about that. Maybe Bryan, you might have something to share with us.
Sure. I'll just kind of reiterate some things that he said, and like I said again, Nick, we appreciate everything that you've done with this particular platform. And like I said, I've been in the industry now for 30 years. You know, had a lot of success over the years, but cryptocurrency has really been a life changer for a lot of people. And the thing is, with the way we teach people to get involved with the cryptocurrency industry, it's been a lot of risks in the past, but I really feel like with Ezytrx, you done took all the risk away, because with what you have in this platform is so fair for everyone. The people that's the recruiters that can recruit a lot of people, and the people that just average people that want to come in and make some extra money. It gives them an opportunity to really get involved in working with the leaders here that we have and the marketing team and everything you put together. The whole platform is really fully done in a way that everyone can win. from a marketing perspective, the professionalism that y'all put together in the marketing with all the languages and everything right out the gate when we first start off, that's phenomenal. And, with that, it gives everybody the flexibility to deal with their marketplace in the different countries and stuff like that. And with what we see with everyone that have a global team, it gives everybody the advantage that you don't have to go hire anyone or do anything like that to get the marketing to your people. Then all the leaders in their different languages that do the presentations like you have, and everyone's committed. And like for me, getting involved with smart contracts at the beginning of this year, 10 years going, it was nothing out there that was worth really getting involved with, because everyone was getting into companies, going from company to company, not really making any money until smart contracts came up. And when the smart contracts came up in February, we was able to really make a big chunk of money and help a lot of people make money. But then at the same time, like we said, with the gas fees and stuff happening, it made everyone business decline. And with the recruiting of what we had to do, where if people came in with more money than you had to really, scrape to get their money to go up to the next levels. But here, where you get that 50%, directly for all your recruits, and then you get those 5% down 10 levels, that's unheard of. And so everyone can win if you really just put together and duplicate the system throughout, your team, and just really teach people how to really do this, and get exposed to opening up their wallets and stuff like that. And then everyone can win. So I just compliment you again for what you've done. That's going to be really life-changing for a lot of people over the next years to come. Back to you.
Thank you. One of the things I realized Erick said just now, which he kind of said it and it didn't click, but it's kind of clicking now because of some of the things that you guys have said, is that he said, I opened this whole string of contracts, of accounts, and then I realized I wasn't earning any money. And it didn't kind of register to me now, but as you know, Erick kind of I think it was 16 or 20 hours, he made $70,000 or something, and that went straight to his own pocket, right? And even he was stunned. But to me, I think, yeah, but isn't that how it's designed? You're supposed to be paid, so it isn't supposed to be anything special. But then I realized it is, right? There are a lot of people out there who are trying to scam and who are trying to cheat, and good luck to them. But I think we're all smarter now, and we're lucky with what we have. I wanna hear from Ken and Louis, but I also want to keep this to just 90 minutes, so we roughly have about half an hour left, because I don't want to bore everyone. But this next half an hour is quite important. So I'm gonna get Jason to lead on this topic of some of the things that we must implement to protect some of the big leaders in markets where policing becomes important, where compliance is a huge factor. So people in the States, people in Australia, people in New Zealand, as I said, for me here in Singapore, in Europe, in the UK, it's really important that we try to have some legitimacy and compliance. As much as I really truly believe this is crypto in and crypto out, and it cannot fall under any jurisdiction, but at the same time, promoters that are promoting it, are in a gray area. So maybe Jason, can you kick this off and share some thoughts on this topic?
Sure. Well, and that's a lot of where our conversation really started, Nick, which is obviously the genius behind, again, the future of compensations and pay structures in direct marketing is certainly a smart contract. But then in addition to the smart contract, having, whether it's events where you have training courses, when somebody purchases one of the positions or slots, they will get entry or access into a training course. Maybe it's on online lead generation, or it's on crypto trading itself, or on Forex trading. Could be having something where you have an Anthony Robbins live event, and you got Tony Robbins that comes in, and people that are into the higher, the higher entry levels would then be basically buying a ticket into a digital course where they could learn from some of the masters in different segments where they would want to purchase these tickets to these events. That's just one idea, behind everything with Ezytrx. In addition, you could have an online mall similar to an Amazon, where if you were buying an orange and this orange was $100 US, let's say, or let's say it was 5,000 Tron. Whatever the percentage was, that would go to the fulfillment. The other percentage would be a commission value, and that commission value would be paid out through the organization in the same exact structure of this smart contract: 50% to whoever acquired the customer, and then 5% through 10 levels in the organizational tree. And again, what that does is it allows the system to continue to work. It allows the structure to stay, have the integrity. And then when goods and services are purchases within the community, there's obviously that much more opportunity for the individuals, no matter what level you're at, as your organization grows, to obviously receive commissions, to receive spillover. So it's very exciting. And again, to have those conversations with you and a lot of folks on this line, and to know how open you are to really having this global opportunity to build this organization and community, and then bring in products. And here's the real key to me: it's creating real value. I mean, everybody wants to make money, but when you can do it by sharing something with your neighbor, with your friend, with your mother, and you're creating real value at the end of the day, and they're part of a community where they're growing, they're getting better. It's personal development. If any of us in the early stages, when you got involved in network marketing or direct sales, you realizing there's this different world of like-minded people that were entrepreneurs. They want to succeed. They're willing to work and do whatever it takes to really grow. And all of a sudden, you start getting addicted into this culture of getting better at yourself. And so if you can plug those things into what Ezytrx is doing and allow people to get better every day, they're going to be addicted to this community, to the leadership. And, and I truly see that, when you're able to add those types of elements to what you've already put together, this will absolutely be unstoppable. Has the opportunity to be the biggest company in the direct sales space, bar none.
Thank you, Jason. Ken, Lewis, either one of you, any reaction to what Jason has shared, to the complexity of adding something new, or to adding a product for the sake of the world, because we need one, right? Any thoughts on this?
Yes. Hey, let me say first, thank you so much, Nick, for what you've done here. It's mind-blowing to see what's happening here now. I've been around this space for a little while myself, and I've never seen this type of organization where everybody's so concerned about making things right here. Okay. I want to say thanks to Ken as well. Thank you, Ken, for introducing me to this. It's been a pleasure the past week. And if I may piggyback on what he's saying, yes, it's very important that we have some type of digital product or something that shows that a company is legit, because we can have issues here in the US, which is, the US is so stringent when it comes to regulations. So a digital product could be, anything from online something, teach you how to do such or such, right? Teach you how to market online, teach you how to drive traffic, something to make it, legitimate. And then the next thing I would like to say also, Nick, is that the corporate team is unbelievable. I know you said something about it's a smart contract, so this, you're not the founder, you're just the creator. But this is mind blowing. And to know that I've seen a few of these smart contracts who have come out and having so many issues, but yours is right out the gate. And the results we're getting is mind blowing, seriously. So, I've been in the space for a while, and I've seen where a company comes out and it's like a whole year and a half goes in asking for a simple PDF in a different language, and they could never ever do that. And I'm like, wait a minute, this company just launched within 2 weeks, and they already have the presentation, the PDF in multiple languages, up to 15 different languages. And if you ask for a new one, they'll produce it like in a day. That's unheard of, man. So I know this company is going to go far, and I'm happy. I'm really happy that I'm here. I'm excited about this. And I'm telling some of these folks out there, look, these little shiny objects out there who claim they are smart contracts, beware of them. I never thought I would say this, but coming here to Ezytrx, man, it's a big eye opener for me. My team is geared up and they're ready to go. Of course, I heard the sentiments from the leaders, and they're real. It is real here. And guys, I'll tell you this much. This thing is going to be around for a very long time, because the way it's structured, you must be a genius there, Nick, man, to really make sure this was set and ready to go before you even launched it. A lot of these things are launched and they're having crazy problems right now, crazy issues. So I'm really here, and I liked it a lot.
Thank you, Louis. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much.
Before bringing on, let's bring on a leader from Canada. I believe he's from Toronto, and he's a huge leader. He has built incredible downlines in his own capacity. He is someone to look up to. He is a leader from Canada, Mr. Ken Seto.
Hey, glad to be here. Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody for being on this call. For Nicholas for putting this great program together. One thing I want to touch upon, and has been brought up by a number of people already, but I'm very much impressed with the professionalism of this organization and what has been put together. You know, one thing that's very unique, and a lot of people may not realize this, I actually come from a traditional network marketing background. I've been doing this well over 2 decades. And what's really refreshing about Ezytrx here is that we are running this we have dual benefits. We are running this platform as a smart contract platform. So because of that, people are very much protected, their incomes and so forth. My experience in the past has been that whenever you're in a traditional network marketing program and you become very successful, in the very beginning, when you start with a company and they're not doing a lot of sales, you're an asset to the company. You're helping them to create sales, to be successful and so forth. But after you get to a certain point in time when you start earning a lot of income, now the company doesn't see you as an asset. They see you more as a liability. And now you're walking around, you're thinking you're doing a great job for them, but you're walking around with a bullseye on your back and you don't even know it. So the thing I like about what we have here is the fact that with the smart contract platform, we are very much protected. There is no admin, there's no greedy owner, someone in the middle deciding that, hey, I'm paying Ken way too much. I need to cut him out of the deal because, we forgot about what he's done for us. We forgot about all the work he's put in all these years, but we're paying him too much now. So in the smart contract platform, we are protected that way. The money comes peer-to-peer, comes straight to us, and we're protected. But what I love about Ezytrx here is that we have the benefit of a smart contract platform, and at the same time, we also have the benefit of the support, phenomenal support that has never been seen in the smart contract platform space. Nicholas, I'm not sure if you realize this, but you are doing something here that I have not seen in any other platform. Even the materials, the support materials, the marketing materials, and that is very, very important. I'll tell you why. Because as a leader, if I am responsible, if I have to spend all my time creating this marketing material myself and for my team, when am I going to find the time to go there and market this program? It's going to be very, very difficult. So you've sort of taken that out of our hands for us, taken care of that challenge. So those are the 2 things that I find are very, very powerful. The 2 benefits is the fact that we are running on a smart contract platform, so we're protected. And at the same time, this program is almost being run like a traditional network marketing program whereby the support material is provided for us. Another thing I want to talk about is a number of the leaders here have talked about the power of our plan, the pay plan, the compensation plan. And I just want to touch on that a little bit more and go in more detail so people can really understand what that really means. So lately, there's been other programs coming out that have what they call a unilevel pay plan. So essentially, you can get paid on multiple tiers. Now, when I talk to other people who come from the early, let's put it this way, I don't need to name the companies, but early smart contract platforms, they're used to getting paid maybe 1 to 2 levels, that's it. And when I talk to those leaders and they see a plan like Ezytrx, they tell me, well, I'm not really interested. And I asked him, well, why is that? He goes, well, because I don't care about my downline making money. I want to make the most money for myself. I want to be able to go out there and sponsor, and make all the money. And the hell with everybody else. If they can make it, great. If they don't make it, too bad for them. And what people fail to realize is that in this type of program, okay, when things go wrong, it always unravels from the bottom up, which means that if the people below you are not making money, eventually you're also not going to be making money as well. So what we've done here is very unique in Ezytrx, because not only are we looking at the benefits of a unilevel plan, which is multi-tier, we've made it even better by having it being made as a force matrix. So if you understand how this works, a force matrix and what we're doing here in this plan is like the unilevel, but it has walls on it. So we restrict the width of people coming on board the team. So in the traditional unilevel plan, even if you're a sponsor monster, you can bring a lot of people in and you'll make more money on each tier as they go down. But what we're doing here that's different is that we help benefit everybody, leaders, and also the little guy who's never had experience before doing something like this. Because once you set the walls in the force matrix and the width, the people you bring in are restricted, what ends up happening is that creates what we call the spillover into the organization. The people who are coming on board, maybe people when they first get started, they're not really strong recruiters, not strong sponsors, because perhaps they lack the experience in this type of a program, or maybe they've never done network marketing before. So when you come into a program like ours, even if a person comes on board and doesn't have that much experience, they are going to gain the benefit of the spillover from people who are building from above them. And that's very, very powerful, because in a lot of other programs that would never happen. They say it's going to happen, but it actually never happens. But it happens because of the nature of the force matrix and what we're doing here. So we're going to be very, very successful, and I can see that happening for the mere fact that we have all the checkpoints that I'm looking for in a program, which is professionalism of an organization, support, a compensation plan that is also going to benefit not only the small person, the newbie, but also the professional networker, the seasoned veteran who's been in this business for many, many years, because all they really need to do is just build out the matrix. And what I encourage people to do really is to just get on board. Because when I talk to some people, they analyze it too much. Well, I'm not sure if I can build this. I'm not sure if I can get started with a lot of money. And what I tell people is, you know what? Just start with 1,000 tron. I'm not asking you to buy in for 10,000 or 25,000 or 50,000 tron. Just start with 1,000 tron and lock your position into the matrix first. And by working with us, you're going to earn while you learn, and you're also going to benefit from the spillover from your strong upline organization who's building and going to be spilling over into your organization, and you're going to get paid as well. And the other thing is also this. You're going to get paid 50% of every single person you sponsor into the tree, and you're also earning 5% of everybody in the matrix. So, Nick, I think you may have really, I think you've really thought this out thoroughly, because there's always new bright shiny objects coming out, and there's always companies that are copying pay plans from previous companies that have come up with plans as well. But it really looks like you've really put some good thought in this. And I'm just glad to be involved with you and the rest of your entire crew, and especially to all the other leaders worldwide. I'm not so worried at all. Some people were making comparisons. I got a call just yesterday saying, "Hey, Ken, you should look at this other program." I said, "Why?" And this leader said to me, "Well, because this company, they just sponsored 25,000 people in the first 48 hours that this program launched." And it takes me back to my early days in network marketing, and I'll tell you why. This is really important. It's something we should all consider. So the challenge with a lot of companies is that, distributors get mixed up. They think that being in the largest, fastest growing company is the best company to be involved with. And the question I always ask people is that it's great that your company's doing well, that they're growing so fast, but what are you making? What are you earning in that program? And a lot of times people are not earning much, but they are proud to be involved with a company like that. We here are doing something very unique, very different, okay? We're not coming flying out of the gates, like a rocket, flying in the air, okay? But we are consistently growing and building and adding to this. And there's a lot of power that comes with that, because we learn along the way. We get people to earn as they learn. And we're not going to be some rocket that just takes off and crashes after it hits a parabolic rise and then crashes. Okay, that's not going to happen here. But we are attracting very good leaders, people who have a lot of experience, And once they understand the nuances and the uniqueness of this plan, and how they can benefit not only themselves but all the people and the newbies below them, I can tell you right now, this is going to be something that has not been seen in other smart contract platforms. So I'm very much appreciative of what we have here, and that to be involved with a platform like this so early on in this game, because we're just really getting started. So anyhow, sorry, I didn't want to carry on too much, but I'm excited about this and what's happening here.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thanks. Just to assure you, you certainly don't have a target on your back. So be as big as you got to be, man. We're at our time limit. I do want to wind up. I am sorry we've covered some topics that may not affect all of you, but these are things that it's a little bit about the future of the business, and it will touch you at some point. And I've only brought it up as a discussion today, so nothing is going to be cast in stone. But at the same time, we also get a feel and an idea of the fact that we want to do this in consultation. We want to try and build a business that benefits everyone, and different markets have different needs. We're also clear of that, but whatever we do in collectively, it's going to be for the betterment of everybody. That's the plan. And I think the singular focus for us has got to be longevity. It's got to be a plan that people want to stay in. They want to keep traffic coming in. Like I say, if you open up a little franchise, your little restaurant, you open your little business, you've got to have people coming in every day. You've got to have those sales. That has to happen. As much as you're waiting on spillover, you want to have people to say, listen, I'm going to drive traffic and I'm going to drive volume, because it benefits everyone. If they have that culture, then the people below them will have that culture, because we at the top have given this culture and passed it down. So that's something that's I think really important for the business. I might give the floor to Eric or Jason maybe to close off just for a minute or two, and then we can call it a day for today. I hope everyone's enjoyed this. I hope it's given you all insight. It's been a real pleasure for me to be able to speak to everyone. I do appreciate all of you staying on the call and being really interested. Go ahead, Eric. Yes.
Thank you to all speakers that was today. I'm so happy that we're gonna have a Sunday free talk, because we all needed to feel connected, and it's not talk only business. Okay, we need to talk about the history, what is happening. I know that each week we're gonna have different speakers, each week we're gonna have different testimonials, and what I'm happy here the most is that what Nick said, but maybe we're gonna tell about this for the next Zoom. It's something really important. I know that Nick don't want to share too many things before he gonna launch it, and that's what I like about this guy, because there is many CSO that is pumping that something gonna be next month, and the next month is coming, and then we are 1 day delayed, 3 days delayed, 1 week delay, and the whole energy is blushing down. And where Nick with the really this is really smart to first deliver it and then announce. So guys, I think the next week Nick can tell us something more what he's having behind his back, what he's creating, because I know that this is going to be company. As soon as you're going to create your community, you're going to benefit for many years with other things that is ongoing. So I'm so happy to be here. Thank you all guys to be to the end. It's actually 140 people, so it's only 30% of the people just left. So congratulations to you. I'm so happy. And yes, I give it the last word to Leila to end up. And see you next week. Definitely next Sunday. Bring the wine, bring the coffee, and be there with us. Thank you.
Global Sunday Funday.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thank you, Eric, for the closing speech. And I would like to thank everyone again for making it down tonight. Brian, Lewis from the USA, Jason also from the US, Ken from Canada, Eric from the UK, Summit and Sarfraz from India, and Jenny from New Zealand. Hope I didn't forget anyone. I can also see some leaders here, Ansel from the UAE, Linda from Japan, and just thank you for making it down tonight on the call. I want to remind everyone that we have an ongoing promotion that we are promoting right now with a video of yourself. promoting Ezytron, and we're giving away free Tron. So we've seen some incredible signups already. One video from Eric, one that I particularly enjoyed, is the one with the Porsche. So it has made its rounds in the Telegram groups, in the chats. That was one that I really liked. So he invited 3 people, I believe, and he bought all the steps, and he has already made $80,000 in just 24 hours. That's a pretty impressive metric. Yes, you can see it's about. We also see people who made in the high 5 figures. So I also seen some submissions that are done just at home, some screen recordings. Some people just, I believe it was Louis, just holding the camera like that, just talking. That's fine as well. So thank you for all your contributions and all your efforts. All right.
Real quick before you shut this down, a lot of people have thanked us for the collateral and for the work and for material that we've sent out in the different languages. I must personally thank the team that we've got. The team is kind of led by Red Narbonetta. She won't show her face here, but Red, sometimes known as Natalia. She runs a lot of the administration. She's got a small little team. We've got Latifa, we've got Raquel, and if you please go to TikTok and let your guard down and enjoy TikTok. But the girl on the TikTok vids is Raquel. She's really young, and she's done a great job at poking fun at the business, and so try to enjoy that. I wanted to thank them. They're really awesome. I got to thank Lisa, or Mrs. Lilac, as you know her. She's been awesome at calls at 3 a.m. Carla, you have all seen Carla. Carla is now on a flight to the UK, so that's why she's not on the call. But she's been rock solid. And for all the Chinese calls, we've got Nate. So I personally wanted to thank all of them. They've been stupendous. They've, as you said, nearly 24/7. So they've got blue-black marks on their back. I've been whipping them because you guys have lots of demands. But it's been a pleasure. They've been really fantastic. So I wanted to thank them on your behalf as well. Thanks, Lisa.
Okay, that was the first time we ever got public recognition, but Red, if you're hearing this, I hope you're happy.
I'm very happy now, but I don't want to see your face. Hi to you guys for thank you, Nick, and all the leaders who thanked us today. We appreciate it so much. I'm thanking you on behalf of Latifa and Raquel and Carla as well. So I hope you guys have a good night.
Thanks, Red. Okay.
Red.
All right. Okay, reluctantly, we're gonna go. So thank you guys. We'll see you guys on all the calls during the week. And cheers.
Cheers, guys. All right. Without further ado, I would like to end this call. Thank you again for making it down tonight, and I'll see you guys again for any private country calls that we have. Yeah. Thank you and good night, everyone.
Thank you.